When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Wake up, guys, because we're about to get this started. What are we doing today? Adam, first answer goes to you.
We're going to do just who can run around the city of Denver the fastest.
Wrong. Nice try. Negative 600 points. Andrew, the volley back to you. What do you think?
A hot dog eating contest.
Wrong. We're having a friend quiz. That's right. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix Saves the World. We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix Saves the World. We're getting big, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix Saves the World.
Omni trium perfectum. Everything that comes in threes is perfect. This is the Grawlix Saves the World. My name's Adam Caton Holland.
My name is Ben Roy.
And I'm Andrew Orvidal.
And this is a comedy podcast about bettering your world. And we are back at full strength as a trio. Now, loyal listeners will know.
Okay.
They've been listening for the past couple episodes. And the meat of the episode has been all three of us because we backlogged some and so you didn't really know. But as the third actors know better than anyone, Andrew has been MIA. He didn't tell Ben and I where he was going. We didn't know when he would return.
I wish that was true.
And we've been using
Just
it, Ben.
stop.
Haven't we been using it?
Fuck you, guys.
We've been using it as finally some good fucking news because we like to be spiteful. Hey, Andrew's gone. And that was very funny week 1. Week 2, more good news. Andrew's still gone.
And I
Week
think it
3,
got
Ben and
funnier in week 2.
It did. The callback was everything. And that's why you and I are like professional comedians. But in the third week, it did tip into a bit of concern. I'm so glad you're here. Where are you? What have you been doing? You're all banged up. You look shorter. You have a different haircut.
I got shortened.
What's going on?
Yeah, there's also, did you notice that
I got shortened. I went to Mexico
his
City.
left
I got
pupil
shortened.
has grayed? It's gray now.
What's gray?
His left pupil, it's got a ghost dog type vibe to
it
it.
is. It's cloudy.
Yeah.
It is cloudy.
You see that?
Cloudy eye.
Yeah, it's a cloudy eye.
Yeah.
What happened?
Pretty cool.
So you got
What happened,
What the fuck's been
dweeb?
going on?
I went on vacation. A vacation denotes that I have like a job that I do and that I took a break from, which is not the case. I took a trip to Japan. I was in Japan the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they let you over.
Wow.
Yeah, they let me back in, baby.
Were you able to swim in open water? Like with your tattoos? That's my first.
No, they don't want you to use the public baths, anything like that. With tattoos, there are places you can go now where they don't care, but
Because it's legal now.
oh yeah. I don't think it's like a legal issue, but they're just like they're basically for the comfort of our guests. You can't swim if you've got tattoos. They have like tattoo bandages
know
you
that
can
at
put
all.
on.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know this? Yeah, it's a big deal.
No.
And
over there.
it was just made legal.
Wow.
It was
I didn't-
always legal, but you had to have basically the equivalent of like a type of a medical license to do it.
Wow.
And then fairly recent, which is crazy.
Yeah,
But that's my first
uh,
question because I want to go. And,
Yeah, there are tattoos all over. You see them on people. So it's not like you don't see tattoos, but yeah, for the onsen, the baths, the public baths, which I've heard are great. I've never used because I have too many tattoos to bother covering up. But you can stay at places where they're like they cater to Westerners, and you can have tattoos. But
yeah.
yep,
Well, how
still
was it?
a thing. Oh, it was the best. I've been to Japan once before in 2017, so I was very excited to go back. This time I brought my kid with me.
What did Jupe think?
They loved it. They really wanted to go. They've been taking Japanese, well, I should say, on Duolingo on their phone. But it actually paid off. I'll say this for Duolingo. I had a pretty dismissive opinion of it, but my kid was able to understand and read and write a surprising amount of Japanese while we were there.
Well, you're used to transcribing it from books to other books, doing printed copies. I mean, how do you say papyrus? Papyrus? Papyrus?
No, it's Andrew worked at a papyrus in the Cherry Creek Mall for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Awesome at it. Andrew, when you're as big a star as you are, do people leave you alone in Japan? Is there a little anonymity, or is it just the same as
mobbing me? They did show our show in Japan, I believe we found out, right? And they really liked it. But no, I didn't get recognized at all. But I feel like from what I have experienced from Japan, even if I was recognized, they would just leave you alone because they have a lot more dignity in general over there. And I don't think that they would even mention it.
Do you?
How I know. Go ahead, Ben. I know that. I said, you go ahead, Ben. Sorry.
No.
I said go ahead, and then I took.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I thought that was funny.
Go ahead, but what I wanted to say, go ahead.
It's ushering a pedestrian into the street and then gunning the gas pedal.
Adam, no.
No. Your turn. Your turn.
You go. And then drilling them in a 4-way. Yeah.
Andrew's wearing a brand new Hiroshima Carp hat. I know you were going to baseball games. How was the baseball experience versus the U.S. baseball experience? That's what
Adam.
It was fascinating. I also watched a lot of baseball there because there you can just watch it on the local TV stations. Gasp! Remember that? Remember that option for enjoying pro sports?
What? Yeah, your tax dollars paid for this, and you can see it for free? Yeah.
You could just watch it on TV, but it was very interesting. The talent disparity in Japan professional baseball is so wide. You've got like little league caliber mistakes happening all the time, but then you've also got these players that are very high tier. They're at a level where they could probably easily play in Major League Baseball. So it was kind of fascinating to see that mix of talent because it was on like every team. Every team had a guy who can't catch a routine pop fly or like a foul ball. So much. But then you've got, you've had some great players as well. Also, I feel like the
minor leagues are kind of like that.
Yeah, it had a minor league vibe for sure. But it was fun. It definitely is for strong baseball enthusiasts. If you don't like American baseball, I don't think you would like Japanese baseball because they emphasize small ball. They emphasize getting on base. They'll have their cleanup hitter bunt without batting an eye just to move a runner. There's no.
You mean good baseball?
Yeah, it's just very productive baseball, and they're swinging for contact. So every at bat is like 12 pitches long because they will foul away every pitch, and the pitchers don't really have put away stuff like they do in our major leagues.
Andrew posted like these amazing videos on your Instagram stories of just the vibe in the stadium of like.
It was a great vibe. They were so into it. It's so quiet in almost every place you go in Japan. It's quite quiet by American standards. The subway, the bus, it's silent. No one is listening to music on an external speaker. No one is talking.
No one's openly bleeding.
It's quiet. It's just absolutely quiet.
How many people bled on public transportation? Tell me that.
Zero bleeders. Zero.
Oh, well.
I didn't even see someone sleeping. Actually, that's not true. You saw people, they were sleeping like sitting up. But I mean, full... not sleeping like on a bench kind of a thing. But yeah, in the stadium they go absolutely nuts. Everyone bring these little plastic bats and they hit them together instead of clapping. They like drum the bats together, and then when something good happens, they all like touch bats. They all like hit the bats together.
Could you imagine?
Ben and I do that too.
Yeah, you guys touch bats.
We've touched bats a few times, but it's not. Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
Whenever something good happens, we touch bats.
Whatever.
It's not a big deal.
Why are you
not
being,
a big deal.
Why are you being weird about it?
Yeah,
But
you're
they really go wild, and they love
the
their
harder one for Adam and
Hiroshima.
I is when we touch the ends of our bats together.
There he goes.
Like that. No, stop it. When we like really focus and aim and just touch the ends of our bats. And the weird thing is, I'm a little taller than you, not much, but a little taller. So we do have to work it out. But
yeah,
that's right. The thing I love is that from watching the video in Japan, I've seen this in like the Dominican Republic, in Mexico. There's always live bands.
Yeah, so they have. This was fascinating. I told Adam about this before I went. They have performance sections for the teams, and if you are a fan of the visiting team, you can't wear their shit and sit in anywhere but the performance section. Like if I was a fan of the Hanshin Tigers, I can't wear my Hanshin Tigers hat and sit anywhere with the Carp fans. You can only sit in the performance section. So you've got this little slice of the stadium where all of that team's fans are, and they wave
the band just blaring in your fucking ear the whole.
And they've got, and each performance section has a brass band, and they play during their team's turn up to bat, which was very cool. I was like, this is great. It would be fun if we had this. I mean, I like a good organ. You know, you get the classic organ in an American ballpark, but the kind of dueling brass bands was a pretty fun vibe.
What if you threw him a curveball? Like it's not the opposing team, but you, Andrew, show up in your like XL purple Rockies t-shirt that you wear as a nightgown and you're walking around the stadium. And
that's
how
a
do they
good
respond
question,
to that?
Would they allow that? Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Did you
they
see
probably
any
wouldn't
like,
recognize it as a team, so it'd probably be fine.
Did you see any
Yes,
Major League
I set you
Baseball?
up and you fucking dunked it. Way
Did
to
you
go.
see any Major League Baseball?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Lots of American baseball swag.
Like Dodgers?
Yeah, exactly. I could peg the Japanese star that I was like, I'm sure that they're
You
a fan
can
of that.
peg a Japanese star?
Ben, I knew you were going to.
Well, you're
Low hanging fruit.
truly,
It is.
truly.
It is.
Hey, I let Oregon go. I let that one float right by me. And
You don't have to eat every fish that you catch. Some of them aren't big enough, and you throw them back and let them grow.
But every team I saw, I was like, oh yeah,
is a
this team has
full-service baseball team. You know, if you bet, you can go up.
Andrew,
Okay.
we're so excited to have you back. I'm sorry that this is America. Like, this is what it is.
This is-
I'm
You
going
know
to be
what?
honest with you
Some
guys.
things never
I don't
change.
even know who you are anymore, guys. You know, I'm
Andrew,
giving you
your
gold and you
tour of-
refuse to
Ben,
laugh.
hold on.
I don't like you guys.
Andrew, your tour of dignity is officially
I
over.
can tell.
Okay. Welcome back to the mud.
Yeah.
Welcome back to America. You're back under the stars and bars, bro.
Yeah, man, it was sad last time too, but it was even worse this time. And man, it's such a distinct difference. Like the second you set foot back here, it's like night.
Oh, that
and
photo you
day.
sent us where it was like, don't rummage through the garbage.
No, it was the very first thing that we saw. It was a trash can in LAX with a big no scavenging. This is a trash can inside the airport, by the way, not on the outside of the airport. It's on the inside of the airport. No scavenging, and they have these constant announcements now in LAX. They're like, the airport is closed to visitors not catching a plane at 24/7. They clearly have a problem with people coming into the airport.
That's a new thing I've seen at DIA.
Yeah, well, you see people, you go to an airport, you see someone sleeping on a backpack, it's very normal. You're like, this is someone who's with a layover, this is somebody waiting for a flight. You don't bat an eye. So it would totally make sense. If it's like you want to sleep in an air-conditioned place, you got to sleep on a backpack, go to the fucking airport. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's our tip this episode. If you're listening to this and you
Good
don't
tip,
have a
good
home,
tip.
Go,
Practical
I don't
tip.
give a
Go-
fuck. Go stay in an airport.
yeah.
Practical tip. What are we doing this at? Oh yeah, we got to re-indoctrinate Andrew, right, Ben?
Yeah.
We're getting him
That's
back?
what I was saying. I mean, I feel...
You're going to calibrate me back to American squalor?
No, I just feel like you've been gone for so long. I feel like we don't know you anymore, Andrew. You're traveled, you're learned, you're talking about carps
Shorter.
and you're shorter and you've been hitting the tips of your bat and pegging players, and it's just all so different. And so I've got a surprise for you guys, a challenge. And I was doing some reading.
Oh, no.
And some light reading, mostly picture stuff. I was reading. And it was a lot of pictures in it, but I find it gets the idea across quicker. But I was reading in BuzzFeed that there are tests out there that are supposed to test how well you know your besties. And I consider you guys to be my besties. You're my bestest friends, and I fucking love you guys. And I realized that I think I probably know.
Neither one of us says a thing.
No, I realized that I probably know you guys the best out of all three of us. I think I've got my finger on the pulse of what you like and what you don't like. So I gave producer Ron basically the initiative. I said, why don't you make us a best friend quiz? Because these are all over BuzzFeed.
A BFQ?
Yeah, BFQ. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a quiz to see who knows each other the best. And this apparently helps strengthen our friendships. They say to do these to see where the holes are in what you know about your friends and the people you work with.
Holes, right, Andrew? He said holes. You want to bounce in on this?
I know my friends' holes so
Andrew,
well.
get in
I
on
know
this.
my friends' holes the best.
Oh, I can't believe Ben would say holes.
He said that he pegged a player. I said
I could peg.
You could peg a player. I don't think that that's the same thing. And when I said it, Adam knew it was coming. Which means
Oh, is it coming? He said coming. He said he knew it was coming.
He said coming. He didn't say coming. He didn't say coming. Ben said coming.
Oh, do you like it when things are coming? Oh.
What an asshole. I can't believe it.
Anyway, I instructed producer Ron. I sent
he doesn't do well with instruction.
No, he does not. But I sent
He's a loose
a
cannon.
message down through the wire to the depths of the ocean where his pod is being currently kept. It is just off the coast of New Gloucester, Mass. Right now, I believe is where it's sitting. And I said, make us a quiz. I said, give us some rounds and let's see who knows the other best. What do you guys think? You want to take a bestie quiz to make our friendship
Let's absolutely
stronger?
take a bestie quiz. That means in Act 2, we will be joined by producer Ron. In the meantime, we urge you to join our Patreon so you don't have to listen to any ads. Patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. Lots of good goodies on there. But if you don't join us on Patreon, listen to these ads, and we'll be back in Act 2 with producer Ron out of the bank.
I'm going to smoke you guys.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
We are back. It is the second act. Through the magic of podcasting, minutes have elapsed, and it is time to unveil producer Ron.
Raise the submersible. Oh, God. It is. Is it? It's. There's stuff stuck to it. Like it's corroding, isn't it? Right around the seam of it.
It looks like water has gotten in a pretty good amount. Ron, are you okay?
Ron, how are you?
I'm okay. Do you guys know what tetanus looks like?
Doesn't look like anything.
Look, we didn't build it to be submerged. It's
doesn't
just a
look like anything. You
coincidence
can't
that
really see
we
it.
keep it underwater.
All right, well, I don't.
Ron, we're going to try to get you some caulk and some duct tape. You've definitely got some repairs.
Caulk?
Let's get him some
caulk,
caulk in
dude.
there. Let's get him some caulk in there.
Really, I just want socks and a towel. But I'll take whatever you give me. Thanks, fellas. I'm happy to be
We
here.
will talk to FEMA. We will talk to FEMA about socks and a towel.
Oh, good. Yeah, send me a
You need
FEMA
something to
tent
jerk
put
off
inside
into. I'm trying, guys. I am trying here.
You're not trying.
Ron, did I or did I not instruct you to make a quiz down in your submersible.
You sent me the bones of a quiz, and then you sent me a link to BuzzFeed where there's a big long list of things that I could ask. I am excited to ask you some of these questions. I'm curious to know the answers to some of these questions and see how you three do knowing each other. I'm really curious.
That's great. And what an episode we've had today, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. If you don't subscribe to Patreon, Ron completed the challenge. I asked him to make the quiz. He made it. And
Yay, all right.
He won the challenge.
Wow, this is going to save me so much time editing. This is only like 25 minutes long. This is this might be my favorite episode ever. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you. Good night.
So you made a quiz and you've got some questions, and who do you think is going to win? Let me ask you, as an impartial observer who hates us all equally, who do you think is going to win this?
I think you're all going to do poorly. That's my prediction. I think you're all going to struggle at least a little bit. But if I had to guess who knows the other two the best and actually remembers, no, I'm sticking with my original answer. I think you're all three going to do poorly. We'll see.
Wow.
My guess is that Andrew has a good memory for stuff like this. And
Okay.
all right. My guess is Andrew. Adam, what do you think? Who wins it?
Andrew, for sure.
I feel like Adam will do the best.
All right. We will find out. All right. So we're going to start off easy. This round one. This one should be very easy. Round one for Andrew. We're going to ask the question, Andrew, what is Adam's birthday?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I'm so bad with birthdays. I'm the worst at birthdays.
I'll give you a little hint. It just happened. I mean,
I know. That's what's even
recent.
more embarrassing. It's what's even more embarrassing. Oh, my
It
God.
literally just happened.
I'm just the worst. Like my brain doesn't hold dates at all. I'm just gonna have to take a guess. Is it June 2nd?
Yay! Ding, 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 ding. That is
Wow,
correct.
he got it. All right, mark a point for Andrew.
God.
1 point for Andrew.
Oh,
Wow.
Andrew, can I ask you to keep score? Can you be our scorekeeper for
I'll
this?
do it right now. 1 point for me. Great.
1 point for Andrew. All right, Ben, same question. What is Andrew's birthday?
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh God, this is so bad. Oh, fuck off. I don't even know
You knew this quiz was coming, you dumbass.
I don't even know a general time of year.
You don't even know the month.
You don't even know what time of year?
No, I don't know the time.
You don't even know what season?
No.
He has a Wikipedia page. How do you? All right.
No, no.
Don't
Okay.
let him look it up.
No.
April Fools. No, it is.
Yeah, my birthday's on.
Can I give him a hint?
No
it
hint,
just
because you're going to
all
ask
felt
me,
like
right?
a joke.
You can give
But
him a hint.
the problem is, I could tell you the year he was born. He was born in 1923.
All right, fuck you. All right, no points for Ben.
No
No,
points
I
for
don't.
Ben.
Let me take a guess.
You already took a
August
guess.
12th.
You're so stupid.
No, that is incorrect. All right. I'm gonna pass
Was
that
I
one on
even
to Adam.
close?
Adam, what's
I know
Was I close?
it's
Andrew's birthday?
December 22nd.
You are close, but not quite
You were
correct.
so close.
Yeah.
20th?
What is it, Andrew?
December 21st.
Fuck.
I'm being presumptuous here because I feel like I confidently know your birthdays.
Gives a
All right.
fuck.
Well,
No,
Adam,
I'm the worst. This is something that maybe we could do a future episode about, is remembering and celebrating people's birthdays, because I don't.
Was
I
that
don't do
dog
it.
shit having your birthday so close to Christmas?
Yeah, you always got the combo gift.
you're born on the solstice. That's really fucking cool. I think that's
Yeah.
great. You were born on the longest night of the year. That's kind of poetic.
The longest night of the year, great for partying, right?
Yeah.
That's how I've always felt about your parties. I'm like, God, this is dragging.
The longest night of the year, dude. And I'm like, no, it literally is. It literally is.
All right.
All right, Adam. Have no fear. You get another chance here. What is Ben's birthday?
June 18th.
Yay! Ding,
he's
ding,
right.
ding, ding. That
He's
is correct.
right.
All right.
A little fun fact. This episode is airing. We recorded it previously, but it is coming out on Ben's birthday. So happy
Yay,
birthday, Ben.
awesome.
I was gonna guess that Ben's was June 30th. All right, calm down. Does anyone know producer Ron's
No, it's
birthday?
my birthday.
Does anyone
Does
know
anyone
my
know
get to do
producer
this.
Ron's?
Oh, bonus question.
Anybody?
I
know
I'm
my
do.
guessing it's in April. Am I the right month?
Nope.
I'm going to guess he was born on May 30th.
38th. You're like not even saying a fucking day.
Nope. Okay, was I even close?
No, it's July 21st. July 21st. One of the reasons why I remember Andrew's is because I have a bunch of friends who are all born on the 21st. So I remember his because of that. All right.
Okay.
Moving that was
wrong.
round 1, fellas. That was the easy one. We're going to get a little harder.
Oh, shit.
Well,
I don't
I'm
remember that.
the worst at birthdays, so
Yeah.
I'm glad we got birthdays out of the way.
All right.
Same here. I remember emotional arcs.
Oh, okay.
I should get more than 1 point. I was off on Andrews by 1 day, and Ben didn't even know the month. I feel like that's a half point. I'm arguing for a half point.
But it wasn't your question. You just jumped in. That was a question for me, you fucking asshole.
You had two
can't
cracks. You tried
just
to
come in
cheat.
and
You said April
bogart
and August.
points.
You tried to get 2 guesses, and they were both wrong.
Yeah, I was what's that game where you battleshipping it? You know, I'm just fucking plopping things down in the water to see if I'm close to his destroyer.
365 peg battleship board.
All right. Let's go. Next question.
So round 2, this is a little bit harder. Adam, what city and state was Andrew born in?
Born. He was born in Inglewood, Colorado.
I don't know the answer to this.
What the fuck? All right, are you going to give it to Ben? Are you going to give it to Ben?
The angry squint gave away you were correct.
No, that's wrong. Are you going to give Ben a chance to answer?
Ben, you get a chance to answer.
Why the fuck would I know that? I don't fucking know where he was born. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say he was born. You feel like you were born in Wyoming.
You're both so dumb. You think I was born in Wyoming? You think I was born in Wyoming?
He was born in Sheridan, Wyoming.
Can I guess? Because I don't actually know the answer to this. I'm going to guess Littleton, Colorado.
No, you're all wrong. And I can't believe Adam didn't get this right because Adam and I have like literally talked about this.
Don't say anything. Don't give away anything.
What are you talking about?
No. I mean, don't give away if you're going to say something that gives away Adam's birth.
I was born in Denver, Colorado. It's St. Luke's Hospital, right in the heart of Denver. There is this weird misconception that I'm from Wyoming because I have so many family members that are from Wyoming.
Yeah, that's what
Let me set the record straight. I'm not from Wyoming, nor was I born there.
You look
I
like
hate
Sheridan,
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I know I have the genetic code of someone from Wyoming. I'm not from Wyoming.
Or
I
lack thereof.
I was born lack of genetic code. Yeah. It's a fence missing a few slats. But I'm not from Wyoming. I was not born in Wyoming. I have family members from Wyoming for sure. My mom is from Wyoming. But I am not from Wyoming. I am from
I think
Denver.
that it's similar to the Jewish faith, where if your mom is from Wyoming, you're from Wyoming.
You're technically from Wyoming.
So I guess I was correct. So chalk me down a point, Andrew. Mark it down. Make a hash mark.
No, I shall not be doing that. But I was just thinking how illuminating this is. You guys don't know the city I was born in.
I knew you went to like Inglewood High School, right?
No, I went to
Littleton High School.
You don't even know.
Littleton High School.
I went to Heritage High School in Littleton.
Okay, well,
so that's why Ron was a little closer. I've never lived in Inglewood. The only connection I have with Inglewood is I've been arrested there twice as a teenager.
That's people listening,
that's something.
This is 20 years of working very closely together that you are hearing. I had no clue where you went to high school. I know you didn't go to high school.
Yeah, you know that I didn't go there a lot, so that's more important.
But I want to make clear, Andrew, it's not that I didn't know where you live. It's that I don't care where you live or where you were born.
That's all coming through with this quiz. Okay.
All right. Same question. Ben, what city was Adam born in?
Denver.
No, what a fucking question. Just a floater right over the plate.
We have to hear about it every fucking time.
That one's a huge softball. I feel like total strangers would know that about Adam.
Yeah. So give me a point. I got that.
I gave you one. You got it right.
All right.
Andrew, what city and state was Ben born in?
Oh, God. Shit.
I apologize.
I
This
know
was
he's
just how
from-
the rotation happened.
This one's hard. I know he's from Maine, but I don't know that he was born in Maine. He could have been born anywhere. I'm going to just guess based on what I know. Born in Augusta, Maine.
Well, not a bad guess, but no.
Adam, do you want to take a swing?
I mean, I know where he went to high school, and I know the city. I know that town, but I don't think he was born in that town. Helena.
Helena, you think I was born in Helena, Montana?
Yeah.
That's another state.
Even though recently when I went to Helena to Montana to do shows, I told you that was my first time ever going to Montana. And you believe I was born there.
Yeah, I think you were born in Helena, Montana.
Final answer.
Were you born in Portsmouth, Maine?
No, I was not born in Portsmouth, Maine.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's a city. I just made it up.
It's not a city in Maine. That's in New Hampshire.
I think you were born in New Hampshire, actually.
No, I was
were you
not.
Born in New
Connecticut?
Hampshire?
That's great. No,
Where were you
I
born?
wasn't. I was born in Cape Elizabeth, Maine.
Like that's not even
Yes, it
real.
is.
That's
I was
not
born
real.
Cape Elizabeth. Shut
I was
up.
born at Maine Osteopathic Hospital in Cape Elizabeth.
Osteopathic Hospital.
That was what I was born at.
Wow.
This is fan fiction.
I was born at Maine Osteopathic in Cape Elizabeth, Maine, which is outside of Portland.
Which is just like Portsmouth, and I was so close.
Portsmouth
I feel like I
is
just
in
hit a
New
point.
gotta say
Hampshire.
Portland.
It is not the same. And Adam and I, we spent some time in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And
Portsmouth, New Hampshire is my favorite city in America. Can I get points for Ben's high school? And I know where he lives.
no,
Winthrop High
That
School.
wasn't the question.
Winthrop High School, Winthrop,
you
Maine.
went there. That's
But, like,
why
you get points in your heart. That's the you can keep.
I
them
could
there
have.
in your heart.
I would have guessed that too. He just talked about the Winthrop High
But
School.
that doesn't
you wouldn't
mean
have.
And the
anything.
broken
Next
bus.
round.
Summoned Winthrop.
Next round. I got
You
it
wouldn't have
right. I'm
summoned
on
Winthrop.
the board. Let's go.
All right, next
Let's
round.
go.
We need to go.
Fuck.
Okay, we're gonna go a little harder here.
Right now, it's all tied. 1-1-1.
1-1-1.
I don't get a 0.5 for one day off on your birthday. It's fucking.
You weren't. It
You
wasn't.
think Yeah, because if you texted me on December 22nd, happy birthday, you don't think I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
The longest night bleeds into the next day. Everyone knows that.
It's the second longest day.
All right, round 3.
The important thing is that this episode is giving would-be identity thieves plenty to choose from. What's Ben's mother's maiden name?
What's Adam's social security?
Go.
Name the last 7 addresses you've lived in.
All right.
First pet.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, all right. This one's a little deeper. This is a little more complicated, and it's going to be tricky
Because we've done well with the simple stuff.
Sure,
So, might as well jump up.
I gave you some sort of credit. I sort of thought you would get each other's birthdays, considering both Ben and Adam had birthdays this month, and you did a sketch about it at the last show.
I thought my birthday was really easy to remember because I've said it's the first day of winter a
Yes.
lot.
I couldn't tell you when the first day of winter is. Doesn't matter. You could have said that.
What's winter?
What is?
What's
I don't
winter?
even know. I know it's coming. That's all I know. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
No spoilers.
Ben,
Ben, no spoilers.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
What is Adam's biggest fear?
I don't even.
Come on,
know
man.
that.
BuzzFeed wants to know this shit. Like,
What is Adam's biggest fear?
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
this is bestie shit. You got to know. What are you afraid of?
Oh my god. This feels subjective. Oh god, we've talked a lot about stuff like this, and yet I tuned it all out.
Yeah, you weren't. I could tell you were in another place.
This one's a little tricky, so I should ask before you give your answer. Adam, do you have an answer in mind?
I mean, I could think of one right now if you'd like.
Great. Hold it in your mind. Hold it in your mind. Now, Ben, using your bestie powers, look at Adam and guess what Adam's going to say.
This is a tough one because Adam keeps his stuff.
Yeah,
close to the
Adam
vest.
is very, very guarded
Out of all
about
of us.
stuff like that. You always appear very stoic about things.
Currently, also.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Yes.
Adam is afraid of not being recognized for how good his work is.
Oh.
Like putting a lot into it and having his work not recognized.
Mm-hmm.
That's his number one fear. Adam, is it true?
Nope, spiders.
I fucking
Nice try. Good try, though.
You see what I mean? He's so open about things and his emotions. Wait,
Scared of spiders.
Perfect.
was I even close? Is that a fear of yours?
I was going to guess the same thing. I was going to guess irrelevancy.
Yeah.
Obsolescence. Yeah. Mm.
I mean, I'm not going to say yes to that because it would get you points.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, now we're...
That's
Okay.
fun. That's a fun way to play it. All right, so I was wrong. Spiders. I
Spiders,
legitimately
not irrelevance.
almost said spiders for real, like because I know you don't like spiders, but I didn't think that would be your biggest fear. So I should get half a point for knowing he doesn't like spiders.
No, no, thanks.
I think my biggest fear would be that you die and it's nothing. That would be my biggest fear.
So you mean reality?
Yeah, kind of.
that the agnostic side
biggest
of you
fear-
didn't pan out. Yeah.
Wait, your biggest fear is that you die and there's nothing in the afterlife?
Yeah, that it's just like this was a freak accident and there's your spirit doesn't go on. You're not anything like, I don't believe in a heaven or whatever, but like that there's not some sense of like, oh, and now you're back into the collective whatever, that there's no epiphany, that there's nothing, it's just over.
But you had your whole life here on Earth.
I know, and that's how you should live, but I still am afraid of that. I really am. I would like there to be some
Interesting.
sort of something.
Well, there's not, but
I thought Adam, that was nice. That was a nice, sincere answer, and I'm so sorry for how they handled
And
it.
then Andrew takes you back to the real.
I can climb up onto Adam's parapet and throw a rock down. Anybody can get up there. There's not like a lock.
I call a no.
There's not a lock on the gate.
There's no earnestness horn rule right now in the quiz game.
In the Mekong, Andrew was dead for 3 minutes technically and so he has seen the other side.
He knows whether or not, and he's withholding it. He said,
it's
"I
just
know
a dial
something."
tone. It's just a dial tone.
All right, who's next?
All right. Next question, Andrew. What is Ben's favorite?
Oh my
biggest.
God.
What is Ben's
Favorite
biggest
fear?
fear?
This is the opposite favorite fear.
Good luck picking
I know.
one.
It should be.
This is like
favorite
being
fear.
in a Costco of neuroses. I can't, like, how can I possibly? This is the opposite problem of Adam, where, I mean, there's just so many.
Yeah. Next time you're in the supermarket and you hear that beep, think of the fun you could have on Supermarket City.
Man, you know what?
All right,
I'm
well,
gonna
hold on.
I'm
Before Ben, do you have an answer
Don't
in
gloss
mind?
over the fact that Adam knew the fucking.
Oh, I watched the shit out of that show. Get the batteries, get the meat, get the big industrial cleaners. They're worth so much money.
I think a lot of Ben's. I think a lot of Ben's fears boil down to a common fear, and I'm going to go for that. I'm going to say Ben's greatest fear is the fear of being alone. That's what I'm going to say.
Wow. You said it, Andrew. And if this is a hint as to whether or not you're right or wrong, I almost burst into tears. So
Ding, 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 ding.
go ahead and chop yourself up
Wow,
a nice
I've
hash mark there.
never felt worse about scoring a point.
That's a great one, Andrew. Yeah, I would say abandonment or feeling alone is definitely my biggest fear by far. And the cool thing about that, kids listening, is fear of abandonment also creates abandonment, which is kind of fun. You know, you shove people away because you're afraid of it. Adam, who's up next?
You should work on a fear of success then, huh, pal? My turn.
I hear the beep. It's time to supermarket sweep. All right.
Oh, that was good. I want to give Adam half points for everything he said so far in this
shut up.
round.
You
All right,
suck his
Adam,
dick after this.
you knew this was coming. Final question in round 3. What is Andrew's biggest fear?
I don't know why, but maybe it's the way he he won't get real guns, but he has lots of toy guns. I think which I respect. I think he fears like a home invasion, like an attack in his home, like a horrific home invasion.
Oh, well, I mean,
Andrew's and he likes all those horror movies. I think like an attack in his home.
I'm torn on this one because I think situationally, this is sometimes a big fear of mine. It is something I used to have nightmares about as a kid after our house was broken into. It's the one very rare genre of horror movie that I just can't get down with. It always fucks me up. I'm going to give the point on this one.
Yes.
Even though it's not always my greatest fear, but situationally, there's definitely been times where, and that weird break-in I've talked about on the pod in LA where somebody came into my house and
it's not an emotional fear. This is a literal fear.
I'm I'll give you the point on that. That's a big one. Yes. My house is full of just various Double Dragon style weapons ready for me to ward off people who are never coming in. They're never coming in, but
we should totally break into his house sometime.
We got to film it. We should film it.
Grawlix challenge. You guys see how well I can defend my home. This is my house. I have to defend it.
He goes full Home Alone.
I throw a full can of paint at Ben's head, just send him to the emergency room. His neck is fucked up for the rest of his life.
Oh God, that's so.
Did you have another answer that you would count as your biggest fear that you were thinking of whenever the question was asked?
I didn't have one in mind.
Yeah.
I didn't have one in mind. That one is up there.
That's it.
I would have accepted a lot. Like Ben, I have a lot that you could probably choose from.
Great.
That's one thing that I don't think people know about you is that you're a pretty anxious person, even though you hide it. You tend to mask it pretty well.
A good amount of anxiety and plenty of fears that come through.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was a good one. So spiders, abandonment, and home invasion.
I don't believe Adams at all, but
I don't believe Adams either.
I like that he picked it.
And he even said that he was like, why would I tell you the right one? Well, right now we have Andrew and Adam with 2 points. Ben right behind them at 1. Okay. Striking distance.
Okay, fellas, we're done with round 3. This is taking far longer than I ever anticipated. So we're going to shift over
This is hard. Friendship's hard.
This friendship has been going on for a very long time.
Especially when you don't even know the most basic shit about the other people.
No one cares
Wyoming,
about
you're so dumb.
Birthday.
Wyoming, you're dumb.
Shit? You look like you're from Wyoming. You know you do.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I know, but you look like it.
So what we're going to do, we're going to shift over into the original BuzzFeed quiz that Ben sent to me as a source material for this was really just a big long checklist of things that you know about your bestie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a thing that you should know about your bestie, and each of you will get a chance to buzz in, and the first person to buzz in, you tell me what you know about the one of the other two people. I don't care which one. If you know for both, you get 2 points.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Okay, so
should we establish a buzz-in word?
Yeah, you need your buzz. Yeah, we're going to have to establish what your buzzer is. Okay.
I'm going to go with the old standard.
Mine's Buzz.
Going with that one?
Buzz.
Yeah. I'll do like a donkey.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Great. So
thoughtful.
What is your bestie's favorite color?
Buzz.
Andrew.
I'm gonna go. Ben's favorite color is black.
Well, that's not very hard to guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Point for Andrew.
Wears.
Do you know Adams? You want to take a guess on Adams since you buzzed in first?
I can just guess with no penalty.
I don't know. I'm not making the rules.
Adams is dark blue.
And it's green, and I only know
Oh, you
because my
fucking
son,
asshole.
my son
I knew
drills
that.
me on it. You didn't know
Yes,
that.
I was going to say green.
What's mine?
Brown.
But you think it's red.
Brown? Fuck you, dude.
You only wear brown, dude. You only wear brown. You wear brown all the time.
Brown
Even
is my
if you-
least favorite color.
Oh, well, then
my
why
favorite
is
color is
everything
green.
you
I probably
wear
thought I was
fucking
wearing green
brown?
the whole time. My favorite color is green.
Yep.
You-
Green,
you
black.
You wear brown constantly.
All right, moving on.
And you hate it?
Does your bestie have any allergies?
Buzz.
Andrew again.
Ben, no.
Correct.
Okay. And
Adam, seasonal
Depression.
pollen type allergies.
He's allergic to seasonal depression.
Seasonal springtime allergies.
But with Adam, his seasonal depression is not the weather or the time of year seasonal. It's he gets depressed around paprika, star anise.
Yeah, exactly. My food has to be so bland. I can't. I really can't.
Not even salt.
I'm going to take this point
tips
away
his
from you,
mood.
Andrew, because I've absolutely on this podcast heard Ben saying that he's got allergy issues. He's got hay fever. One of the earliest
I don't have hay fever.
One of the earliest
No,
episodes
what
of
I-
this
what I
podcast, you talked
think
about big
sometimes-
Afrin and having
No,
issues.
but because I was saying I'm not sure if I have allergies now, if I've acquired them, like seasonal allergies. But I like when everybody was really hurting recently because of all of the pollen, it didn't hit me. So I don't know.
All right.
But Adam,
Well,
Adam
was
is
I right
pretty-
about Adams then?
Yes,
No,
cumin.
not at all. I have
Cumin
no- I have
makes
no-
him depressed.
I love the seasonal depression joke. That's very funny. Sir, would you like this curry? And you just go, I can't even.
You have no seasonal allergies, Adam?
I have no allergies.
Wow.
Nothing.
All right.
I have an allergy that's life-threatening. What's my allergy?
Peanuts,
No.
sunflowers,
No. I'll die from this. It's important that you know this
good comedy.
because I would die.
I didn't know this. I didn't know you had an allergy. I didn't know Andrew had allergies.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know you had an allergy that'll kill you either.
What is this? This is useful information in case we ever need to take you
bees.
out.
If you get stung by a bee,
It's-
I said
stung by a bee
Nope.
or a wasp.
Nope.
No.
This is a terrible one because it's something that they would give me if I was unconscious in the hospital. It's penicillin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
All
no
right.
penicillin for me.
I was going to say latex.
It's an important one because they'd give it to me in the hospital. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I didn't know that. Penicillin.
Okay.
Well,
So next question. Name a movie that makes your bestie cry. If all of you are like,
Buzz. I'll guess Ben, all of them.
it's not a bad guess. The number is high. The percentage of films that make me cry is high, but it is not all of them. So you do not win a point. I'll have you know I did not cry during Mad Max.
thank you. Okay.
Who did?
Ben, I actually thought you
I'm just
buzzed
saying,
in
that's-
earlier, so you give it a shot.
Andrew is incapable of crying, so it's a trick question.
No, I tell you, dude, the first movie I ever cried in was Armageddon with Bruce Willis. The asteroid
yeah.
movie. That was
No.
the first movie I ever cried in. And my friend
You're a good
and my
American,
friend
dude.
also
Welcome
cried,
back.
and we were walking in the parking lot afterward.
And you were like,
Fucking-
what is his water coming out of the
we're like,
slits in
what
my
is happening to me?
System malfunction.
Adam
Of all the
cries.
movies to cry in.
Adam has cried during The Bodyguard,
I haven't seen that.
starring Kevin Costner and Mrs. Whitney Houston. No, I don't.
I have a
know.
real guess for Adam. I bet Adam has cried during Life is Beautiful.
Oh well, I mean, you'd be a monster if you didn't
I don't
cry
feel
during
like
that
that.
movie.
So that's a point for me.
No, it's not a point. For you.
So you're a monster who didn't cry during that movie. Okay.
This quiz
Okay.
is truly cursed. Keep
First
going.
of all, I refer to it as La Vita è Bella.
Oh.
Okay, so I didn't even know what you were
Lottie.
talking about for a little while. I don't know. I know Andrew's favorite movie. So maybe he cried during it. Aliens. Did you cry during Aliens?
That's not my favorite movie, and I didn't cry during
Well,
it.
yes, it is. Let's do the next question.
All right, very quickly. Does your bestie snore?
Yeah. Just chiming in. No, neither of them snore. I've stayed in rooms with both of them, and neither of them snore.
Yeah, I snore very intermittently.
I definitely snore.
Do you?
I snore.
I've never heard you. I've
snore.
never heard you snore. I can't even get.
Can't
I've
even get
literally
the
been.
most- You've been like in the room with them.
I've stayed in dozens
true.
of hotels.
Ben, how do I get your attention? How do I get your attention? Tell me.
You
I'll
have
do
to
it.
be me. That's how you
That
get
just
my
means the
attention.
snoring. That just means the snoring didn't wake you up. So
No,
That's all it means.
I don't. You snore for real?
I mean, according to my wife, I do.
What does she
doesn't
know?
anything. She doesn't fucking know.
That's hey, you're preaching to the choir, dudes.
Andrew definitely doesn't snore. I know that. I've slept beside him for years, and
just yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't know either. He
Spooning.
can't hear
he
it.
doesn't even
Spooning.
breathe half the time.
I have snored at times, but yeah, in general, I don't snore.
It's the reverse. He's actually taking little like puckerings with his lips, like a fish at the surface of the water.
I'm like a hungry koi.
Yeah. He's just
Do
trying
I
to
snore,
get air.
shitheads? You didn't even.
No, I don't think you do. We've shared a room. I don't remember you ever snoring.
I haven't heard you snoring. No.
And also, you sleep with like a pillow over your head. Ben sleeps
Yeah.
with like a pillow sandwiched
that's
over his head.
probably why I don't hear any snoring at him. Is the pillow
Yeah,
over
because
my
you're
head.
suffocating yourself.
I find it's a better buzz.
Oh.
I wake up a little buzzed. All right,
All right.
next
Speaking
one.
of buzzes, how does your bestie take their coffee?
Buzz.
Andrew.
Adam, with an inch of steamed oat milk on top. I've had to order it for him. And Ben doesn't drink coffee.
Makes me shit.
Hey, 2 points.
Andrew
Yeah.
nailed it. Andrew,
Andrew, wait.
Andrew drinks coffee in the morning black.
That's right.
Yep,
That's it.
Just
Wow, I wouldn't have ever known that. I would have said Andrew fucking boofs it through his butt and just
Benjamin.
go on it.
Good stuff, Ben.
All right, we got one
wait,
final
Ben, we gotta hear
question.
from you.
yes.
Ron,
I've given up on ever winning this.
keep it moving along.
I'm not going to win.
All
What
right,
is my score?
Final question
Don't
here.
tell me.
This one, this one's gonna might be really hard. I don't know if Ben will be able to answer this question about himself. That's how hard this question's gonna be.
Wow.
Is it
All
home
right.
address? Is it home address?
That's a really good question.
Undecided at the moment. All right. Final question. How many tattoos does your bestie have?
Oh, I do. I know
my
this.
God.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Chiming in. Andrew has 6.
Yep, that's right.
Wow.
1 point.
Okay. All right.
And
You wanna
then
give it a shot
Adam
with Adam?
has 5.
I think I have 7.
He doesn't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. The new Grawlix one we all got. That's 5.
6.
6, 7 with
Wow.
initials. I got
7
Damn, I
tattoos.
was-
All
I was
right.
cl-
All right.
Can I just guess on Ben's?
Yeah, so
Can I
okay,
just
okay,
guess
so
on Ben's?
for Ben, so Adam and Andrew, if either of you can guess within a range of 5,
I get a point.
yeah.
What are we counting as a tattoo, though? Because he has
That's
some
the
that
thing.
are. Is it like per session? Is it like
he doesn't
per?
know. Wait, my answer is he does not know.
You're correct. I mean, I don't quantify like when they
I
blend into like that.
I would
think
guess
it's a
like 42.
Let me ask you
Nope.
guys.
Point for me because I got he doesn't know right. That's a point.
Let
Give
me-
a point.
All right.
Oh,
Good
all
point.
right.
Well,
I
I mean,
did-
that's not how many he has. That just means
do you
that
want
he
to take a
doesn't
crack
know.
at guessing how many you have? Like if you had
I think he would have 100. I think he's got 102.
I don't.
I guess
know.
42.
I mean, sittings. Yeah, that's a weird question. I have no idea.
yeah, it's not
but-
a number, it's a lifestyle for you at this point.
Right?
Shut up. What,
Like the number 69.
Yeah.
dude?
Let's just say that
it's-
Ben has 69 tattoos. In the future, that is the number. So we all can agree
It's
Ben has
yeah.
69 tattoos.
I'm cool
Yes,
with that
69.
number,
And he
guys.
stopped-
I think
he
you
stopped
know
at
that
69.
I'm cool. I'm fucking cool with that number. Either 69 or 420. I'm cool with both those numbers.
Great. That's a big leap
Probably
to
don't
the
have
next number.
420 tattoos.
I've got a question about tattoos.
Mhm.
What is my most prized tattoo? What do you think is the tattoo I like the most?
Your son's name on your collarbone.
Adam?
I think that's a fucking cheap Hallmark answer. I think you like those Mustangs that you had filled in and took forever. And and so on and so forth.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
It's the bean dip tattoo that you got as a gag for a show.
Ding, ding, ding. It's the bean dip tattoo. I love showing
nice.
that one. And Ron gets a point. Actually not.
My backup guess was times a waste. That's spelled wrong.
Yeah. No, Andrew was correct. It is my son's name across my neck.
Yeah.
My
All right.
collarbone.
You know Milo doesn't listen to the podcast, right?
Yeah, no, he owes me money. I was hoping he was going to pay
all
me
right.
that. If I
All right, Andrew, you want to tally us up? How did everybody do? What's the score?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't need to be tallied. I won at a glance with 6. Adam had 4, and Ben had 2.
But can I say,
Wow.
Ben and Adam both predicted this, so I think you all won. I think you all won in your own
even
special
giving them a
way.
point for that, they still didn't win. But I can do it. I can do it if you want.
Andrew, I would like the point.
Yeah,
I would like the point so that they know as a nail biter I lost 5 to 6.
is what I'm happy
6-5-3.
that I even got on the board. Honestly, I feel good about it. And
That was, like I said, illuminating for sure. I thought that if you had asked me, like, do you know these questions? I would have been like, yeah, I know I really didn't know a lot of them.
I think what it shows is that it's very nice to talk to your friends, but maybe we should start listening.
Wow.
And maybe we should ask more boring questions like, where were you born? What city were you born in? Can you imagine asking your friend that? It's like, don't talk.
Well,
to
you
me.
got so upset about it. You thought we should fucking know that. I don't know.
I thought it was common knowledge.
I
I mean,
thought
I'm
you
not
were
like
I knew you
crowing
were
about it
born in
like
this-
Adam does, but I thought it was pretty common knowledge.
We can agree. Adam does.
I'm sorry
crow,
that I love
doesn't
the
he?
city and the city loves me, and there's a lot of jealousy because I'm a Denver son. I'm sorry.
He does
You can
crow.
have it.
He does crow a lot.
We can have it. That's why we think you're from Littleton and Inglewood, Andrew, because we don't accept you here in the Denver streets.
I'm glad
I'm
that
fine
we
with it.
finally got to the bottom of why I've never got you guys a birthday gift.
Because you have no idea.
I don't know
when
when
these
it is.
birthdays are
I don't know. I learned that I did learn stuff from this, not only about you both, but I now know when the winter solstice is.
There you
So
go. There's one
that's-
takeaway.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
December
Hey,
19th.
okay.
one, and we learned that you have 69 tattoos. So it was productive.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
if
productive.
anyone listening at home would like to take this quiz with their bestie or about their bestie, it is on BuzzFeed. It was updated on January 19th, 2021. You picked a real fresh one.
Oh, good. Andrew's birthday.
Yeah. Thank you to thank you to Shelby
Wait,
Heinrich, who
Ron?
wrote the quiz, who inspired this.
July 21st, Ron.
That is me.
Yep.
December
And
22nd, Andrew.
June 18th.
December 21st.
21st, Andrew.
21st, Andrew.
Adam, June 2nd.
And what's
June
yours?
18th.
Yep, 18th. The 18th. I really only know in my family, friend group, everything, Milo and my ex-wives. That's it.
Yeah, I'm so bad, and
I'm
I need to
bad
get
with
better.
dates.
So, future Grawlix challenge, we're gonna discuss birthdays because I always feel bad. They come and go, and
That's a
Even-
great challenge.
even good friends in my life, their birthdays blow right by me. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's my birthday," like yesterday. I'm like, "Oh, happy birthday!"
I texted a friend from college. I said, "Happy belated birthday," and she wrote back, "It's today," and I just wrote back, "Swish."
Yeah, perfect.
We should do a challenge where we send birthday cards.
Sure.
Yours is coming up. Let's do that next challenge. It's Ben's birthday. It's coming right up. Let's get Ben
Hell
some
yeah,
birthday
dude.
cards.
Okay.
Best
Yeah,
card
best
wins.
Ooh, I like
card.
this. I like this. All right,
Birthday card
best
challenge.
birthday card wins.
Now, how do you mail a birthday card to a phone booth? How do you get it there?
I
Park
I'm
do.
saying
bench.
you can't put money. You can't put money in the card. That's a cheap way to win.
You guys know I'm in a basement. You guys can see it behind me. I'm in a basement.
So we just like put it in the window slot.
Honestly, yeah. If you could.
Maybe look for a shitty band, find a shitty band, give it to the bassist. He'll probably get it to Ben.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You know what? Why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Adam can fucking. I don't know. I ran out of things to say that aren't sexual. So
Oh,
Wow.
well, thanks for going so long.
It's like the car just ran out of gas right there on the road. Just
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back for Act 3.
Why don't you introduce it?
Sure,
You're the one that knows what you like to hear.
We're going to take a quick break.
This is like you dirty talking yourself during sex. Like you talk dirty
Now
to
I can't
you.
do it because I'm silent.
Talk dirty to yourself. Do it.
Yeah, so how I would like it?
How you would like to be talked to right now going into the third act. Do it the way you want to hear it done.
Okay, right.
Do
Love
it.
Yeah.
Not so
Yes.
easy.
And remember,
is it?
this is a template.
Just like
this is a
that.
template for
Just
us.
like
Asshole.
that. No. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go into Act 3 next. Everybody, be ready. I know. I don't want to do Ben's hacky reboot.
Everyone be ready.
Prepare
Steel
this.
yourselves,
It's
listeners.
crucial. You're crushing it, Ron. You're going. Just keep going.
All right, we're lowering Ron back into the sea. Goodbye, Ron. Thank you for your help. We are going to the third act. We're going to listen to some comedy by Caroline Williams, who crushed it on our last live show, and we will be back with the third act coming up after the break. Goodbye, Ron.
so
Farewell.
stick around.
Okay, yes, so I had a birthday recently, and it had me thinking about life advice, right? Like, what advice do I have to impart on you at the ripe age that I am? Okay? First piece of life advice: how to find love on a dating app. Catfish them. Yeah, so I now use a photo of my 90-year-old grandma. I know if I can make someone fall in love with her, my personality is really shining through. Second piece of life advice, okay? Never go to a doctor, just watch TV advertisements. If we're experiencing moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, what are we gonna get, friends? Humira. Yeah, and so this last piece of life advice is really more so directed at the government. So if any of you have some friends in the government, it'd be great if you could, push this their way. I think all menstrual products should be made free. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Let's give it up for menstruation. Okay. But I think that the problem is that people are not comfortable talking about it. So I've written a couple songs to get people singing about it in front of their government officials, okay? First song. From the windows to the walls, to the walls, to the blood drips down my uterine walls. All them bitches cry. Oh, skeet, skeet. I'm not a mother. Oh, skeet, skeet. Ooh, that's for the best. Okay, yeah, so second song. My neck, my back, blood drips down that crack. And I have a third special song for you. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Why can't I find that cotton in my hole? All right, so if you guys could send those to the government, that'd be great.
We are back. It is the third act, and nice to see you, third actors. How are you? Our one-thirders.
They've been working out. Look at the third actors, how much healthier they are than
So
the first and
lean.
second actors.
Wait, did you hear that, Ben? Did you hear? He's back, third actors. Andrew Orvidal is back. He's on the mainland, and he's here in the third act, and it's so good to hear from you, buddy. I don't know. We don't know what you did over there, but mission accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what did you do with him?
Well, he can't talk about it. He was on a mission over there. I think he killed some people, right?
Look, I can't talk. I specifically can't talk about it.
Ah, that's a good soldier. I tried to get him, and he wouldn't fucking take the bait. Ben, thanks for bringing this challenge. Thanks to BuzzFeed for just being a Pulitzer Prize winning publication. We really love everything you do, BuzzFeed. We're big fans and always have been over here. What's the good news, guys? What's finally some good news?
I've got some good news. Finally, some good fucking news.
What is it?
This is really interesting.
Oh no!
The first human that spent 1,000 days in outer space. He spent 1,000 days. They've got they basically this fifth flight to the ISS. He was out there for 1,000 days, and basically they've learned a ton about human biology. And it's been a giant step forward for the idea of us moving further out into space for longer periods of time.
Hey.
So there's a lot of studies, and I think this is huge. I think it's a good piece of news. The space program is really kicking ass right now. There's a lot happening right now.
Congrats to all the billionaires who will be able to access that.
Exactly.
When this planet
Enjoy
turns.
leaving this toilet planet that you all ruined. What good news. I guess I kind of hoped that the good news was going to be that I was back, but I guess that was too much to ask.
You've had it good for a long time, Andrew, and you're back, and you should be back.
We should have done that. We should have done that. I guess the space thing really
No,
isn't
it's
as
cool.
important. What's kind of ironic, Andrew, is that you're taking up space.
Fine, I'll leave to Mars. God.
Oh my God, some good news. Andrew's leaving to Mars
I'm going
soon.
to Mars.
Finally, some good fucking news.
Well, I'll tell you, Andrew, one of the good things about you being back is that we can get back to the original plug song that we know and love. Ben had some spirited versions of it that I was a fan of for sure.
I heard. Oh, I went back and I heard.
Wasn't quite what
I did a
you
ska
do.
one. We got some letters. People said problematic and all that stuff.
I
So
appreciate the dabbling in other genres for sure, but you can't beat a classic. You can't beat a classic. Plugs.
There it is.
Plugs.
man,
I missed
it.
it. Oh my
Good to
God, I
have you
missed
back,
it.
dude.
I missed
Good to have
it.
you back,
Dude. That's when you feel it. That's when his absence is felt.
I will go first.
Adam, what do you got?
This week. I've been plugging it, but my show, Happy Place, my one-man show, I'm performing it in LA at Dynasty Typewriter on June 19th. Please come out. I could use those butts and seats. And more than that, I just believe in this show and think it's really in a great place. So I'd love to see you at Dynasty Typewriter June 19th in Los Angeles.
I am so excited, Adam, because I get to be there. I'm going to get to go and to be there because I'll be in LA at the same time. And if seriously, I know we've been hitting it hard. You have to go see this. If you live in Los Angeles, come and see the show. It's amazing. And the venue's rad. And I hope I get to see your faces in the crowd as well, because I'll be sitting with you. So that's going to be great. Andrew, what do you got coming up?
This week, I'm going to be at the amazing Bumport Theater 2 times. You've got 2 chances to see me. I'll be hosting the Narrators on June 19th. That's tomorrow night. If you're listening to this episode the day it drops. And to say that lineup is straight up fire does a disservice to the word fire. That lineup is bananas. You should come down, check out the show.
Fire bananas. So
it's fire.
Like a flambe,
they're fiery bananas.
Situation.
Yeah, bananas Foster.
Yeah. Really the only way a banana can perform as a dessert in kind of a creme brulee situation. Sure. I'll be hosting the Narrators on June 19th. And then they're debuting a new show called The Enthusiasts that weekend. And I will be on there on the 21st discussing something that I'm enthusiastic about. So if you
I love this.
If you want to see that new show, that will be on the 21st. Come to one, come to both. Ben, what do you got?
Our good friend, Angry Tabby Cat, is stuck in a tree. Brian Cook has dislodged himself from the top branch, and he's making his way out to Denver on July 1st, which I believe is a Monday, if I'm correct.
It is.
He's going to be doing his show, Competitive Erotic Fan Fiction. If you remember this show, it was around for a bit of time. It was amazing. And then I don't know what happened. It stopped for a bit, but now he's revived it, and it is amazing. It's basically myself. Andrew, you're doing it, correct? Right?
I'm doing it with you, bud.
Yeah. And a stellar lineup of comics. have written erotic fan fiction.
Yeah, the show is insane. If you've never seen it, you should come out and see it because it's nuts.
Filthy and so fucking fun and off the wall. So that's going to be at the world famous Bug Theater. Get your tickets now. And also coming to the Bug Theater right before that, 2 days before that, the Grawlix Live Show, June 29th. Get your tickets now. Ahmed Barucha, Brian Cook, Morgan Gallo. It is going to be an amazing lineup. You do not want to miss this. Shows have been selling out. Get your tickets now. Holy crappanoli. It's
Holy
gonna be
crappanoli.
great.
Holy crappanoli.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you're back. Take a crack at these credits, dude. Hit him.
All right. Our show is produced by Ron Doyle. Big thanks to Mike Henderson for all your help recording our live show. Our theme music is by Charlie Continental. You can follow us online at Grawlix Comedy. Support us and get ad-free episodes and all kinds of other perks, including our secret podcast within a podcast, Boy Crazy, on Patreon, patreon.com/Grawlix Saves.
Really well done. I like how you said online versus social media. That was a nice change. I enjoyed it. Excellent job.
Someone's got the thesaurus open.
You have to use it in that case.
Yeah.
You know what? Next episode, let's do a birthday challenge for Benny Boy. His birthday's right around the corner. We're gonna do a little birthday challenge for Ben. Classic Grawlix Saves the World challenge.
Oh my God. I'm a medium in a shirt and I'm a size 31, 32 in pants.
Cool. I'll swing by Kohl's on my way.
You don't even like care, and you're not even trying
Look at
anymore.
you,
Why don't you go
completed
back to
khakis
stupid
and
Japan
Kohl's.
and hang out?
Who gives their
Stupid
pants size?
Japan.
Nobody's giving pants as a gift.
No, it's just stupid that you even do that. I can't wait to take a look at your stupid card and not pick it as the winner. So whatever. Play us out, Charlie. It's stupid.
Are there any heroes left at all? A few strong souls that pick us up when we fall down. We look around for those rare kinds of folks. But the best we did was these dumb jokes that tell big jokes. We're getting fixed, our worries are nixed. Let's have some kick while the Grawlix saves the world. We're getting fixed, our worries are nixed. Let's have some kick while the Grawlix saves the world.
My favorite. All right, y'all, get ready.
Prepare yourself.
I didn't want to do your thing. I have your script like memorized in my brain, and I was like, I'm going to do it original. I'm going to do something new. Nope.
God, that was so funny.
That's a big
The
note.
way you just kind of like jogged up to it.
You better you better
I'm gonna
stretch.
jump this fence in the yard. Okay, guys.
It was a T-ball, and I took a hard swing and missed.